Alright guys, this is just a quick video. You know, I want to do contest prep. I want to start contest prep so fucking bad. There's just been a lot of shit going on in my life and I'm ready to turn up. But you know what? Sorry, this crazy song just came on my computer. I just want to prep so bad. But you know what? Being how fat that I got so quickly, I had to bulk long term to make it worth it, because if I was to just jump in, you know, that's why I'm pissed at my decision to get decently fat after my first prep, because I could have been so far ahead if I just stayed at like 174 that I was at, and then did my 24-week prep with Coach Paul. I would have been fucking shredded. I would have been like 150. 2% body fat, shredded to the bone, pro card at status, you know. But live and learn, right? So now I know I have to bulk, and that's why I like cutting so much in contest prep, because you have that goal in sight, and you have something to strive for, and it's like you see progress every single day. That's what sucks about bulking, is because you don't see the progress every day, you know. You can see yourself gaining fat, and like in my case, because my metabolism was so damaged, you know, from a year of dieting, you know, you're a fat storing machine, and that's why you can't binge post contest. And I've said this so many times, and I said I was going to reverse diet, but I just didn't, and I fucking regret it so much because it doesn't make any sense. But you know, like we learned in anatomy, cellulite is subcutaneous fat, you know, and the more subcutaneous fat you have, the more places water can go. Hence why you look softer and fluffier, and you know, you retain a lot of water when you're fatter. So just something that I noticed, you know, obviously not a huge issue, but you know, I was up to 217. That was the heaviest I was. I've been doing a mini cut for almost a week now, and I'm down well below that. I lost like 5 pounds in the first day. So between shit and water and fat, you know, you drop weight pretty quick. And I noticed when I was that heavy, clothes were fitting tight, out of breath, like a lot. You know, I'm much better now, so that's awesome. And just no confidence at all, no self-confidence. Everything was just bad, and I still have a long way to go. I plan to probably diet down to 205, maybe 200, depending on how my body's looking, because I couldn't even like really see my abs at that weight, and now I'm starting to get to the point where I can see them again, which is good, because you know, I'm a bodybuilder. You know, to be over 15% body fat, that's unacceptable. So you know, I planned to dirty bulk, like I said, and I tried it, and I got too fat too fast, and I did it at the wrong time. I'm not saying I won't hit up a Chinese buffet here or there, but it's got to be like a once-a-week type thing, and I can't be doing these binges and stuff. So, basically how I've been managing this mini cut so far, just limiting food portions, avoiding binges, you know, avoiding the sweets and stuff. You know, I was at 207. And I tracked everything in MyFitnessPal for that day, and 5,966 calories, and I gained 0.1 pounds. And then I shit it out and lost like another pound. So really, I maintained 207 at about 6,000 calories. Again, that must have been a lucky day for me. I must have been very active. But, you know, I could basically diet on a lot. I have a huge caloric cushion right now because I've nursed my metabolism. You know, I didn't do it the right way because I got fat doing it, but you know, you make mistakes and you learn from it. So I'll probably be down to 205 or 200 depending, and then I intend to maintain that for a little while, and then eventually, you know, nurse my metabolism back, add in some carbs each week, and reverse diet the right way, because you know, if anything, it's going to teach me how to reverse diet, because I just binge after every show and have no self-control. So, you know, to deal with my eating disorder, I have to man the fuck up, and that's what I have to do, and it is what it is. I'll probably give myself a refeed day or a cheat day. Well, not a cheat day, a cheat meal, because cheat days are fucked up. You can do a lot of damage in a day, but I'll probably have a cheat meal once a week if it gets to the point where I really need it. But yeah, macros are just, I'm kind of just making smarter choices right now because that's the bottom line what I have to do, and eating smaller portions and eating more throughout the day, because I noticed, there's a lot to bro dieting. I'm gonna make a new video probably tomorrow or Friday, depending on what it is, but about bro science. I'll give you a hint on what that's gonna be about. That's gonna be about meal timing. Meal timing, as well as IIFYM versus bro. It's going to be a very good video, very full of information, because there's a lot of shit I've been learning in my anatomy class, as well as, just shit I've been researching and stuff, so be on the lookout for that. My diet, the only thing that's going to change is Friday is probably going to be a very high calorie day, so I'm going to have to limit carbs, basically, and fats, and pretty much everything except protein, because my mom is actually moving to Arizona this weekend, and I have to work every single day except Friday. So I'm going up to her house, which is about 40 minutes away, and she's making her homemade lasagna, because that is the best fucking lasagna in the world. So she makes really good homemade mac and cheese, which I wish I could have that, but we're going with lasagna instead, so I'm going to be having that. So that's going to be my, I guess, cheat meal for the week or whatever, but I'm going to do my best to work around that and not really have much carbs, only carbs before training, which means for breakfast I'm probably going to have a bagel and a little bit of oatmeal with a protein shake and probably some eggs, and that'll be it. So, yeah, and my strength in the gym is just it's growing exponentially, although I'm way heavier than I've ever been. Strength is just through the roof, 4 weeks post-contest and I'm already hitting PRs on the flat bench, I think my previous best I did one set of 255 for 5 reps, and the last rep kind of didn't really count that much, but just 2 days ago I did 260 for 5 reps clean. So, PRs are there, and I'm able to squat. I finally squatted today for the first time in months, and I'm deadlifting again, so that's awesome. My body's healing. I'm doing stretching and foam rolling and all that good shit to, I'm back up to the first week. I think I did 315, and then the next week I worked my way to 365, 135, 185, 225, 275, 315, 365. That was the rep scheme for 3 reps, I think. Then I did 5 reps, and then this past week I did 405 for 2 sets of 3, and then this week I just did today 405 for 3 sets of 3. So I'm working with the volume as opposed to the overall workload and increasing the weight and also reps. So I'm just going with, next week I'll probably go for 4 sets of 5. And I'm currently doing the Arnold Blueprint workout, except for the leg portion of it, because I haven't been able to squat except for today. So now I'll probably, as long as my body holds up, I will be doing the leg workouts that it says to do. Everything else has been great. So in regards to my off season, I plan to bulk. I tried to dirty bulk, but I fucking gave up because of how fat I got, so I was like, time to scale this motherfucking back, clean up the diet. I plan to bulk, I originally said till the fall, but I'm saying when I can bench press 315 for 3 reps, that is the earliest that I will compete. I know strength and physique goals are different, but that's kind of a good gauge, because the stronger you get, more than likely you're putting on muscle as well. So, if my bulk is going good and I'm just packing on size, I'm going to keep with it. I'm not gonna get too antsy, but I definitely have to reverse diet out of this mini cut, because, I got to learn the right way to do it. So be on the lookout for my next video. It's going to be a good one, and I will end this one now. Peace.